Hello, welcome to my channel. I did receive a request to take a look at the baking mod by Twin Simming, and I was meaning to take a look at this mod and I forgot, so thank you for the reminder. But this is our sim, Lily Garner, and her cat, Mr. Pickles. We're in the custom world Rinfada, and she's going to be helping us test out this mod today, and I'm super excited. I did get a little bit ahead of myself and I started playing with the save off camera a bit, so I did have some sort of skills build up and relationships for her already prior to doing this video. So she's already at baking level 3, cooking 3, gardening 3, and other stuff like that. She does have one friend in this world and some acquaintances. I figured that would be helpful in case she wants to invite them over, maybe bake and have like a little dinner party for them. She also has a little garden over here because she is into gardening, and she's also a natural cook, which I believe helps her out with the baking skill for the baking mod that, of course, we'll be looking at today. So I wanted to make a bakery. I don't know how this will work for my sim, but if we can't use it, that's fine. I just figured we would, have one in town just in case. So this is the bakery here. It's also a cafe, and I took a shell from, or like a building from this world already, and then I turned it into my own bakery. I was really getting ahead of myself. I should go over what this mod is all about. So the baking mod essentially gives you a new skill for baking separate from cooking, and it gives you over 50 custom new recipes for the game. And there's also some add-ons. If you don't have the baking station from the store, like from the bakery set I just showed, then you don't need to use the add-on. But with the add-on, it allows you the option to bake the recipes that come with that set from the fridge. Now, the fridge is also crucial because that's where you will be clicking bake to make any recipe, whether it's the custom ones or the altered versions for this mod that come with the bakery set. So we have a cute pie menu literally over here, and there's savory stuff and there's also a lot of sweet stuff as well. Now, you do unlock recipes with each level that you progress. So she's only at 3. So right now she only has a few recipes per section. She can make confetti cake, vanilla cake, tres leches cake, savory. She can only make focaccia right now, but there's other types of bread you can make as well. And I believe this also goes compatible with the baking mod by Zoe. I think it's Zoe and some other stuff that that if you look at the post, of course, there'll be a download link in the video description, by the way. Other baked goods. So these are some of the converted recipes from Sims 4. We have caramel brownies, the cereal brownies, lemon bars, and things like that. Pie. So obviously, if you don't have the ingredients, the way that I have it, you get charged for it, but I'll probably have her go to the store. She's also growing some fruit in her garden, but you also need other ingredients that are custom ingredients as well that come with this mod. So like for chocolate pie, you need chocolate bar, milk, sugar, and stuff like that. If we look in her fridge, she actually has some stuff already because the game tends to just give you stuff sometimes when you start off in a household. So she has a few chocolate bars, she has some flour, some sugar, and those are the ingredients you typically need to make a lot of these sweet, like dessert options that come with this mod. Well, you know what? We'll have her make a focaccia bread because that's savory. Oh, it costs money. Interesting. Let's see. Let's have her go to the grocery store first. Okay, so one thing is that some of these the recipes that come with this mod, I just realized are not things that you need to learn via cookbooks or recipe books. So unfortunately, I don't know what comes or what is required for that particular like type of recipe because there's no actual recipe for it. Alright, so she's home, and we are going to bake some focaccia bread. I hope that it says, since it's herb focaccia bread, that it won't be... Yeah, I don't know what's required here. Maybe she always will have to spend money. I'm not really sure. With the other stuff, though, with some of the pies and things like that, because she has the sugar and she has the fruit, it showed that she didn't have to pay any extra cash. So I'm not sure how I figure out what's required for the focaccia bread. But yeah, since she's vegetarian, I hope since it says herb, it won't have any meat in it. But just by the way... I'm going off tangent here. This world is so adorable that I think I'll probably play in the save file after even finishing this video because I really love it. And if you do want to check out, I did a world overview for this custom world on my channel many months ago, probably even a year ago. I'm not even sure at this point, but it's a really, really adorable world, and it comes populated. There's a lot of backstory and lore in it, so I definitely recommend giving that a look, and I'll have a link above if you want to click on it and watch it after this video. One thing I noticed is that when you do cook in The Sims, oh look at how nasty that is. Anyway, she'll clean that later. What a dirty stove. That's how you know she's always cooking. I just wanted to get a nice little look at that. So this is the entire plate for the herb focaccia bread. How cute is that? Take a plate for herself. And we'll see what the single plate looks like as well. Very, very nice. That's cute. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. It is nice quality, I guess, because she's level 3. I don't think it has any meat in it. It should be just vegetarian. I do want to have her make just one more thing. So if you look at here, just so there's no confusion, when you want to make things that come with this mod that have to do with the baking skill, because they are attached to the baking skill, served dessert will not be an option. And there will be separate recipes, I believe, that come with the game that will be in a separate portion here where you would bake it this way, and it would go towards the baking skill. Let's say like a pumpkin pie. It would be in this pie menu as opposed to like the served dessert if you wanted to go towards baking skill. But let's see. So she only has these kinds of cakes. Do we do cookies? Oh, okay, perfect. Let's do chocolate chip cookies because those are a recipe that come with base game, but there's a default replacement for the cookies that come with this mod. So I figure I would show that off so that way you can get an idea of what the default replacement looks like if you want to add it. There we go. Look how cute they are. She's blocking them. Okay, there we go. I feel like these look way better. These are so much nicer looking, these chocolate chip cookies, as opposed to the ones that are originally in the game. So I'm going to have her go out into town. And is it here that you can go? Yeah, so if you go to I guess the diner or the bistro, your sim can attend a baking class for, 400 simoleons. If there's a discount that day, it'll be a little bit cheaper. Wonderful. So she is now at level 4, and she can now bake sweet potato pie and lemon bars. Amazing. She was in the middle of learning baking skill, but Mr. Pickles here wanted to sit in her lap and have some cuddle time. So a little bit of an interruption for a moment. She finally reached level 5. She can now bake carrot cake and pumpkin pie. She can also sell baked goods at the grocery store. So that's another thing that is a part of this mod. Once you're a sim, they can kind of make like a side hustle, like a little business. Once they reach level 5, they can start selling the baked goods or whatever they make to other like commercial places in town. Well, she is going to have an early morning of baking. So we're going to get some stuff ready for her to make so she can go ahead and start selling it to the local bakeries. We'll kind of queue up some things she can bake. Let's see, we'll also bake, we'll make a pie maybe. Should we do like a chocolate pie? Let's do a chocolate pie because she has the ingredients for that, so it won't cost her anything. So other stuff that she was able to bake, I think it said there was either cobbler or there was it bars? Let me see. If you go to other baked goods, that was it. Oh, she can make lamingtons now. I think that is an Australian pastry. And then lemon bars was another one. Very cool. Oh, there's more cake here as well. So it didn't say everything that they can make. But there are a lot of recipes you unlock because, like I said, there are over 50 custom new recipes with this mod. So she can now make chocolate cake, red velvet love cake, carrot cake, like it mentioned, strawberry shortcake, and I think that was the new ones for up to level 5. Cupcakes, there's a couple more here. Cupcakes here, these are I think come with the bakery store set. That's why there's no actual flavor. And then these were the ones that were 4-3 conversions. If you recognize these names and you've baked in The Sims 4 before. There's like the strawberry fizzy cupcakes. We have the butterscotchman and things like that. Let's see how these come out. Oh yeah, look at those cannolis. Okay, she said chef's kiss. Very nice. And she's gonna bake more. This counter is filthy. You know, she's a busy woman. She's always baking. Alright, there's her chocolate pie. I don't know if this comes with the game, actually. If it does, then I do have a default replacement. So this might look different to what the usual chocolate pie looks like. So I apologize for that. But let's have her... Oh, she can't put it in her inventory that way. Okay, so I'm going to put these in her inventory on my own. Let's click and drag these. Okay, we've got the gorgeous, stunning, delicious looking cannolis, and we have the chocolate pie. We're gonna go to the grocery store and see if we can sell her baked goods there. Well, my game crashed and I saved literally none of that. So I went ahead and played off camera again, got back up to speed to where we were. I made the chocolate pie and cannolis again, and we're going to attempt this one more time where she's going to go to the grocery store and try to sell her baked goods. There we go. So she can only sell her baked goods at the grocery store, and it's 195 simoleons just for the pie and the cannoli. So that's really good. Obviously the rabbit holes are down in the basements, but so she already, there we go. It was really quick. She went and she sold the stuff, and that was literally it. If I were to go into City Hall, I'm just curious here. There's no way for you, let's see, self-registered. Let's see, is this alphabetized? Busker, repairman, collector, gardener. No. Okay, so I was just curious to see if it was a part of maybe like the self-employed baker. That would be something that'd be really cool. I wonder if that's something we could I could like request maybe if they're ever looking to update this mod, so you could be like a kind of make yourself like a freelance baker basically who has their own side business, their own little business. That would be really cute. I want her to make one of the cakes. I want to make one of the cakes because I mean cakes are cute and exciting. I mean, maybe that's just me who thinks that. But let's go to bake. And let's go to cake, of course. So we have, I want to do the strawberry shortcake because that sounds so cute. I would love for her to host a dinner party. What does it look like? Okay, so I do love this detail where when they're baking, there's a different tin and different like baked good in the tin or on the pan when your sim is making different recipes. So when it was a pie, it was of course the pie in a tin. When it was like, if it's like cupcakes or something, it looks like cupcakes, I think. With the cookies, it was the cookies on the tray. So I really love that detail. Would you look at that cake? Now that is adorable. All right, well this came out as nice quality. It's so cute. Okay, here we go. Perfect. This Ray needs to shut up. So we have the option here. This is the self-serve basically option where if you don't want to go to, let's say, the grocery store, you have a separate option to sell to the local, quote unquote, local bakery. And you can sell it for $100 and it actually just disappears and then you get the money. But that's another thing there. And we didn't, okay, so we have all these things that I actually didn't show off what the cupcakes look like. I kind of just want to show off a recipe from each category because it's nice to just see what they look like here. So we did cake, we did the cannolis, we did focaccia, and we're going to do cupcakes now. I did pie, and there's other baked goods. So I am curious about, like, let's say the sticky toffee pudding or the lamingtons. I think those are just like on a plate, but I don't know because I never made these. So we'll try this, maybe the sticky toffee pudding as well. And we'll just see what that looks like. There is also, I think, different meshes here for when they're baking, which is so cute. And these are the strawberry cupcakes. And look, it's a strawberry batter. You look at that with the cupcakes, and it is a pink batter. If you love like major details when you're for like mods, when you have there's like realism and you just love those little details, this mod is for you. Look at the cupcakes. Every little detail that so much went into each little step for it. And that's the cupcakes. Look at that. Just so cute. Oh my gosh, look at her kitchen. It is a mess. She said, I'm going over to the next one. But yeah, like the details. And you can see here, instead of the berries, it's milk. I forget what we're making. I can't remember. Was it lamingtons? Oh no, it's the sticky toffee pudding. And look, it's like caramel in the... There it is, every little detail, every step of the way. There is a separate like mesh or recolor or like texture, whatever you would like to call it, for each recipe. The amount of detail that must have went into this must be wild. Like, and look at that in the pan. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with this. Like, I didn't think about all the very specific details that will go into each step, but the fact that every single asset is like so specific for each recipe. Let's thank Twin Simming right now. Thank you, Twin Simming, for this amazing detailed mod because they make so many amazing mods. I use for my game. Let's zoom in right there. This is the recipe. This is it in a cute little like crock pot tin thing. How cute is that? And we could sell this to local bakery. What is it nice quality? It's a little less expensive or less profitable than the strawberry shortcake, but that's okay. I would love for her to have a little dinner party with some of her friends and for her to be able to bake for them. That'd be so cute. I might do that. Alright, so this is what the single slice looks like. Again, detail upon detail. I think this is what it looks like in The Sims 4, so maybe it was converted that way. So for the single slice, you get the toffee pudding, like syrup. You get a dollop of whipped cream on top. Like, it's the extra little things they add for each slice. How cute is that? I might have her sell this to a local bakery because there's just so many baked goods here. And then I'll put the leftovers for those away. Well, I decided to have her keep building up her baking skill to level 6 because I want her to do a dinner party with her friends. Hopefully they'll be off from work today because I think they're both in the culinary career. I might just do a house party because I think feast party they bring a bunch of food. I'm not sure though. This is her only actual friend, but she does have some acquaintances if I can find them. Here she is. She says Brenda. I might invite one more person and we'll invite Caroline and we'll see if she can bake for them. It starts at 4 p.m. the party. And let's have her bake. Let's have her bake something really, really nice. Other baked goods. Oh, before we do anything here, what were the other recipes maybe that she opened up to baking? Oh, we got a couple more cakes. Oh, we do. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we have honey cake. I really want to have her bake that. I don't know how to pronounce this. Baumkuchen? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm very sorry about that. I'm not even sure what that is. I would have to Google that. But let's have her make a... Okay, wait. I want her to do a honey cake, but... Oh, that's a kind of bread. You know what? Let's make that because I don't know what that looks like. Maybe I will know once I see it. Was there anything else here? Ooh, bread and butter pudding was another one that was unlocked for us here. Very cool. What did he give us? Ooh, okay. We have some different food here. He's the only one who brought food? Oh, I see. She brought nothing. I thought you're both chefs. Interesting choice there. We'll let everybody kind of chat amongst themselves. And then eventually I'll have her put the... Oh, who's this kid? Oh, do they have a child? Oh, maybe they have a child. I was not aware of that. Excuse me. No one said you could come sit and eat yet? Okay, we'll wait till he's done. What is this? Okay, so this is the bread. Alright, that looks really nice. I wonder if there's cheese in the middle. It looks like there's possibly cheese in the middle. Like a mozzarella. It's possible. Oh, I've never had that bread before. That looks really good. I kind of want to try it. Okay, this kid is good. Oh, and he cleans up after himself. Okay, I take back what I said. He seems very nice. So this isn't really going to be another like mod sort of tutorial per se, but I am going to be using the dinner party sit down for dinner mod. I forget who it's by, but I'll put a link in the video description for this as well in case you're interested in downloading this. Her favorite's key lime pie. I didn't make any of their favorites. Obviously a lot of these are custom recipes, so their favorite foods will not be made, but that is okay. We are going to serve dinner. If I click on the table, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to serve. I think it's serve for dinner, and now I'm going to have everybody eat dinner together. And they'll all just sit and they'll eat. All right, there we go. Now they're all sitting together and having a nice meal. And they're eating her bread that she made. And she'll be like, enjoy your meal, everybody. Let me know what you think. It's a new recipe I'm trying out. What is she doing? Ma'am? Anyway. But yeah, so that is her dinner party. She served that bread that she made. The one that for some reason I cannot pronounce and I'm not sure what's in it, but I will be looking this up later to see how you make this in real life because I'm intrigued. But that was her little dinner party there. Would you look at this? This I do not think comes with the game. This must be a custom moodlet. Let me know. I could be wrong. I don't remember it saying that there were custom moodlets involved in this, but maybe there are. We're at the library and she's going to try to go to level 7 today for baking. She also threw a killer party, by the way. It was an amazing party. So you could say everybody loved her cooking. Okay, she got level 7. She can now bake key lime pie, which is all the matcha cake. Oh, yes. Enter dish at restaurant before time runs out. Okay, let's do that. We'll have her make any kind of recipe. Let's go home. So she can now make key lime pie and matcha cake, though I'm sure there are a couple of more because it just doesn't tell you everything. Let's just take a look now what's going on here. So, was there anything new? I think the red velvet cupcakes are new. That she unlocked. Oh, there's gourmet separate. I didn't even see that. So once you get to level 7, there's a whole nother category called gourmet. And you can make financier, SimCity cheesecake, and Madeleine, like plain Madeleines. And these are both, I know, French, like pastries or like cookies, I guess. I love Madeleines. They're so tasty. And let's see here. Savory, same stuff. I think, okay, this here is also French. I think canale, I don't pronounce it, I'm sorry. But I think that is kind of like a pastry. It's kind of like a dome, from what I remember. It looks like a dome and there's like a custard or something on it, like a caramel or something. Cookies, I don't see anything new for cookies. That may be all there is for them. Pie, there's definitely more pie because I saw key lime pie. And is there anything else here that's new? Grasshopper, sweet potato pie. Oh, I love sweet potato pie. So that was another one, but that was from a previous skill level. Would you look at this? It's like the strawberry matcha cake. How cute is that? That is so cute. And she is hungry, so let's grab a slice and we'll see what the slice looks like. I am curious if these recipes will be able to be placed on the bistro set menu. I thought my game froze and was gonna crash again. Okay, so she looks pleased with that dish. She said, now that's a good cake. I'm an amazing baker. So I am curious about that. I won't test it out in this video because I don't have a bistro set up in this world and I'm not going to have much time to be able to do that right now. But that is what it's like at level 7. Honestly, I think I'm going to end this here. I'm not going to go all the way to level 10, I guess, for the skill, just because, you know, if you want to explore it yourself, I want you to, you know, have that option. I think we've explored this mod enough to get a feel for what it entails. So if you want to download this, there will be a link in my video description. Click the show more button under the video because that's where the download will be, as well as for like that little dinner party sort of mod that I like quickly showed as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe if you're not already, because that really helps out my channel. It's a great free way to support me. I would really appreciate it. I also stream from time to time on Twitch and YouTube, so if you don't have a Twitch channel, you can watch on YouTube. You'll be notified if you have my notifications turned on. But if you are not a part of my Discord already, I do have one, and I do have a notification that sends out every time I go live, so you can check that out as well if you want to. All links are in video description for that. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye!